Photosynthesis. The photosynthesis, we all know that it is one of the basic fundamental processes which is responsible for producing the sugar and by which the plant and all the photosynthetic bacteria, they convert the sunlight into the chemical energy. Means the light energy is converted into the chemical energy. Chemical energy means in the form of the carbohydrate. They are synthesizing the carbohydrate. So the in the photosynthesis, the sunlight is the main source for the energy by which it is converted into the chemical energy, and they provide nourishment for the living world. And the autotrophic nutrition is there, means the plants are the autotroph, they are the self feeder, they can prepare their food from the sunlight with the help of the process known as the photosynthesis. And this photosynthesis is actually produced by the organism which are termed as the photoautotrophs, means those organisms which can make their self food. They are autotrophic from the help of the with the help of the sunlight, which includes the plant and many photosynthetic bacteria also, and they use the light as a source of the energy. While heterotrophic organisms, we know that depends on the another for their food purposes. So there is the inter dependency is there in the heterotroph of the in the heterotrophic mode of the nutrition. So this is of the biospheric dynamics, where the producers and the consumer, they all are dependent on the photosynthesis, because the plant is the primary producers for all the food, and thus it maintain the ecological significance. So let's see that the site of the photosynthesis, means where actually this photosynthesis is occurring in the plant. So it is occurring in a organelle which is known as the chloroplast. So this is used to called as the site of photosynthesis in a plant, and this is the structure of the chloroplast, where we can see that it is a double membranous organelle composed of the outer membrane is there and the inner membrane is there. Okay, so they have the two membrane in them of the envelope, and the chloroplast also contain the third internal membrane system, which is known as the thylakoid membrane, and this thylakoid membrane is of the thylakoid structure, and they have the lumen structure also. The intermembrane space is present in between the outer and the inner membrane, and inside the dense or the gel-like structure is known as the stroma. So these membrane, they divide the chloroplast into a three internal compartment, that is the intermembrane spaces, the stroma is there, and the thylakoid lumen. These three membranes which we are talking about, the outer membrane, inner membrane, and the thylakoid membrane. So let's see first the structural organization and the efficiency. So the photosynthetic enzymes and the molecules, they form the specialized molecular complexes in the biological membrane, means the chlorophyll sites are usually present in the thylakoid membrane, and this grouping, they facilitate the efficient executions of the necessary chemical reactions. So the origin of the photosynthesis, we all know that they likely originated in the bacteria, with the infolded structures or infolded regions of the plasma membrane contain the molecular cluster. So according to what has come to known as the endosymbiotic theory. Endosymbiotic theory, it means that the original chloroplast was once a photosynthetic prokaryote that live inside the ancestor of the eukaryotic cell. So this chloroplast, basically it is a eukaryotic organelle, and that absorbs the energy. They absorbs the energy from the sunlight, and they use it to drive the synthesis of the organic compound from the carbon dioxide and the hydrogen. Okay, from this the organic compound is being synthesized with the help of the sunlight. And this chloroplast is basically are present in the green part of the plant, with the leaves being the major site of the photosynthesis. So leaves are the major sites of the photosynthesis, where the major part of chlorophyll are actually present, and they may be found in any green part. They can be either present in the green stem, and sometimes they are present in the unripened fruits also, which are green in the color. So these chlorophyll are present in all of these part, but the main part or the majority of the portion is present in the leaves. Okay. But they in the leaves also the mesophyll cells are there, as we can see that these are the mesophyll cells are there, and they mainly are present in the interior of the leaf, which contain about 30 to 40 chloroplast. Means this mesophills, they contain the maximum portion of the chloroplast, and the chloroplast, it measures about 2 to 4 micrometer by 4 to 7 micrometer. Okay. So we have discussed about the chloroplast structure, that it has a two membrane which is surrounded by a stroma, which is known as the dense fluid, and the third membrane is known as the thylakoid, which is present in the stroma. And these are basically the stacks or are present of the grana. The single is the grana and the stacks are present, and these form the thylakoid only. Okay, so these are the thylakoid structure or the stacked structure. So the chlorophyll, the green pigment is present in the thylakoid only, or thylakoid membrane we can say, which can absorb the light energy, and the light energy, it is absorbed by the chlorophyll, because chlorophyll are present in the thylakoid, and these light energy then drive the synthesis of the organic molecule through the photosynthesis. So we can say that the leaves are the primary site of the photosynthesis in most of the plant, and they are specifically present in the mesophyll cell, and they have the stomata also. As we can see in the diagram, the stomata is there, which are the microscopic pores, and they allow the entry of the carbon dioxide and the exit of the oxygen. Okay, so oxygen, while the water is absorbed by the root, it is delivered to the leaves in the veins. So leaves also use the veins to export the sugar to roots and some other